I was kind of impressed with Justin Fields because Brewski, I wanted to see if they ever got behind, would they turn him loose? And they had no choice but to turn him loose. When you fall down 17, you can't consistently just hand the football off and run the football. You have to allow your quarterback to throw the football to try and get you back in the game. And yeah, he had a couple of turnovers. He had one that he got up and the guy stripped him, and instead of just falling on the ball, he tried to get up and run with it, and he ended up turning the football over. But I was impressed with Justin Fields because I wanted to see if that defense, and like you said, Brewski, it's not going to be a situation. I'm sorry, you're not going to have another 2,000 Ravens that you go into the ball game and the opposing team is probably only going to score 10 points. The likelihood of that happening is not very good. And a lot of times it was going to be a shutout. But to have your defense give up those 17 early points, and they say, you know what, Justin, we need you to kind of be Superman again. And he got them back into the ball game. They were a play away from probably making something happen at the end. But I wanted to see, I don't believe they're fraudulent, Stephen A., for the very thing, because I don't think anybody thought they were going to win the division anyway.
Even though the Steelers lost to the Colts, a lot of people were impressed by what they saw from Justin Fields, including Shannon Sharpe, which you just heard. And the question was, would Justin Fields be able to bring the Steelers back from a deficit? And he showed he's able to do that. Had the Steelers one play away from potentially tying or winning the game. So now, going into week 5 and things, the situation, quarterback situation, and the decision is coming up very soon. Russell Wilson's name being QB1 on the depth chart, which is always going to raise some questions for people. People's always going to ask, hey, what do Justin Fields have to do for his name to be QB1 on the depth chart? So as long as that's the situation, you're always going to see articles and people saying, hey, Russell's going to get a shot, at some point. He's QB1. He's still number 1 on the depth chart. So as long as that doesn't change, there's going to be questions to be answered from Coach Mike Tomlin. And I believe at this point, man, Justin Fields earned the right to stay in the lineup. I mean, especially after the Colts game, you wanted to see something, and he showed you, what he had, up tempo offense and things. Not perfect, especially with the miscue at the end of the game and things like that, which he owned, and the fumble and things. But after that fumble, Justin Fields, he shrugged it off and things, and he bounced back, scoring some touchdowns and things, and still leading his team to a comeback, which fell short. But he still rallied the guys and got the offense together and moved the ball and still had the team in position to win the football game. So now I think, after that game, each game he's getting better. That game being his best game with 300 yards, 300 yards passing, 50 yards running and things, 2 touchdowns on the ground. I think Cordell Stewart and another guy, other players that have done that type of stat line. So, making history. You would like to get a win on top of that just to make it that much better, but you still can't take away the performance that the young fella put together. So, man, and Shannon Sharpe, was one of the guys that was a little optimistic on Justin Fields, but after a couple weeks, I think week 2, he started coming around to Justin Fields saying, Russell Wilson ain't getting the job back. He started off with that, and now it looks like, he's getting on board the Justin Fields train, as well as a lot of other people, that said things about Justin Fields at the beginning of the season, and now they're doubling back and saying, hey, you see what a change of scenery can do, and he's been playing some good ball. The turnovers are down. He had one, fumble in this game, miscue and things, but they are down. They're down from what they were in Chicago. Interceptions are way down, from what they were in Chicago and things like that. He's not even really throwing balls that look like they can be intercepted, things like that. So, His decision making reads, and you can just see the development in Justin Fields compared from Chicago to the Steelers. It's still early. It's a small sample size, and things are still, in progress, and he's still developing and working in the offense. But you can't deny, the progress so far from Justin Fields, and it looks like he's taking this serious, and he wants to be the quarterback of the future for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, and he's going about it in the right manner, especially after the Colts game, in a loss, but he still, showed some heart and things that you want to see out of your quarterback. So, people coming around the Justin Fields, man, he's making people respect him. His play is making people respect him, and I'm looking forward to seeing Justin Fields do, some more good things, winning some games and doing things like that. And as far as Russell Wilson, man, who knows? Maybe a Miami trade, because that situation down there in the quarterbacks is not looking too good. Huntley, trying to do his best, but maybe a veteran, with Tyreek Hill, maybe that might be enticing for the Steelers. Justin Fields looks like he may have this job for the foreseeable future, and we'll just have to see how it goes there. So thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bells to get all the new videos, and until next time, I'm out.